find the sweet spot to mount the clutch, and I think right about there should be pretty good. Not to interfere with the other exit plate for the main halyard. And this is just a spare. So I made a template. It leads fair to the clutch. So let's This morning I'm going to climb the mast and get some measurements on our cap shrouds and the forward and aft lowers, and get some more wire cut and finish up the standing rig job that we were working on. In our last video, one of our subscribers mentioned the knot that I tied on the halyard. It's not exactly like the Selden catalog. And I found two different versions of it online. One of them, like in the premium ropes catalog, this is the halyard knot that they use with the tail exiting against the metal of the shackle. So the one from the Selden catalog starts close to the shackle, moving away from it. Get your two turns, then you bring the line back around and up through the loops like this.
But down away from the shackle.
Yes. The turns move away from the shackle, and then when you pull it tight, once you fix the knot, fix the way it lays, now you've got this with the bitter end coming up parallel to the standing line. So since I climb on a dedicated climbing rope, it's a lot lower stretch than a halyard. I'll pull the shackle all the way to the masthead and then climb on my climbing rope. Normally I just do a bowline. I guess a bowline is safe. I was rereading back through Brian Toss's book, and he talks about the buntline hitch is the only hitch he'll go up the mast on. Coming up here, this does come around the standing part and through itself, and then you snug it down. I'm not particularly fond of this on hard line like this rigid climbing rope. A bowline seems almost better. That's a buntline hitch. Alright, so I got around a couple of new halyards. This is the old one. Here's the new one. I'm going to run these two, splice them together with some whipping twine and a sail needle somewhere in here. And run this new halyard up the mast. post the end and tie in a First off, sorry for all the noise. They're doing some harvesting of all the weed and plant material in the marina, so might get a little noisy. I'm just laying out the locations of the clutches. I think I like these two right here. Still gives you room to crank the winch. So let's get ready to drill some holes. There it is. Alright. One kind of snug. Boom, baby. Clutches. So each one leads fair to its winch. Don't really need the cleats anymore. Once it's winched, plus these, I like these Garhauer clutches. You can hike them and they lock in the closed position. It's free. Haul it. Clutch it. Leads to the winch. Give an extra hike if you need. Locks it in place. Take up the slack. So just to recap, we changed out most of the halyards and the topping lift on the boom. I'm still waiting on an order because I could not get the halyard, I could not get the line for the new main halyard because I'm going to swap this blue and white out for the black and white that is the Stasel halyard. So this week we installed clutches on the mast for all the halyards, and now you can hike it and lock it. This one's a spare halyard we installed. That was the mast exit plate that we installed, I think, on the last video. And then we installed a new topping lift, but didn't put a clutch on. Don't really need a clutch on the topping lift for the jib and the Stasel halyard. Oops, that one's got the skin. So yeah, had to drill tap holes and install a couple of screws. Made a special little template for drilling purposes, and that's that. Hopefully next week we'll be working on the standing rigging, the rest of it, and we had all new shrouds made, 2 cap shrouds and 4 lowers. So we'll have to do some cutting, measuring, and installing more high mod fittings. And we got new turnbuckles also. Some nice new pretty bronze turnbuckles, so stay tuned for that one. So thanks for watching, and if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, write them down below, and we'll try and answer all